head. I don't like the way that looks, actually. There we go. Ain't nobody on my stream yet. Can't load, can't go to... Yeah, you can just do new game. Standard experience, new game plus. What the fuck? Ooh, I'll go old school. I hate it when they add the fucking tips, don't you, Jackson?
What?
Tips in the game.
No.
I don't like it. Ooh, it's a gator.
Sounds like
Eh. Alone in the dark. I've started my stream now.
Uncle. What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
Bitch.
As in the devil?
The devil.
Something like that.
Demon?
He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course. But I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Crazy?
Possession.
No, detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Harwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
Oh. I was right on accident, Jackson.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips
I
on
guess I know
Dr.
how
Gray
tonight's
in
gonna
a
go in this game.
psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
Ain't no cure for crazy.
You mentioned
This bitch smoking a cigarette. I should smoke a joint.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff
Remember,
of all
kids,
the other
if you're under the age of
patients
21,
being
don't do
involved in some
drugs.
cult. And now they are also out to kill him.
Jackson,
Could it be real? Or is it all
you should be
just
doing
a-
drugs.
It's a story he tells
Maybe
himself.
I don't want to.
What?
Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
So now it's gonna be peer pressure.
That
Go do
we're all
drugs.
terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Harwood because he isn't worth getting.
Ouch, that was harsh, bitch. So you're saying your uncle's not worth killing? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
My uncle's not well, Mr. Kirby. I want to make sure he's all right.
Depends
Then what's my part in this?
on what he did.
Couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going
Oh,
alone.
so I'm here for muscle. Bitch, you got the wrong guy. Yes, that I have is a gun.
You think it'll actually come?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
Good idea. Let's find him. I do have some inclination to the game thanks to Michael. Oh, I get to choose a character. I'm gonna go with the detective. Tough, grizzled man. Nice green tie.
Hello? Hello?
Still there, Jackson?
Looks abandoned.
He can't be.
Mm-hmm.
There has to be someone around.
Have you ever played this one or no?
Wait here.
No, I don't know. Don't know what you're fucking playing to begin with.
Alone in the dark.
No.
It's a noir game. It's like a detective themed game. Old 70s style. Or 80s. Got a gun and a flask.
Desetto, the old
Ooh.
plantation building, was ready to fall, but kept alive by some starry-eyed carpetbagger called Dr. Gray.
Dr.
Seeing how the
Gray.
staff couldn't even be bothered with answering the door, Detective Comby figured they would just head inside and grab Jeremy. He just needed to open the front door for Emily first, so she could talk to her uncle.
Weird.
I think I'm gonna go. It's too hot in here.
Alright.
Alright, I'll talk to you maybe later if you're still on. If not,
Louisiana State Board.
Okay, bud.
Alright,
I'll be
bye.
here. Bye.
Louisiana State Board of Private Investigator Examiners grants the following license to Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. License number 196692-LA. Good until May 15th, 1930.
1930. When was this issued? And what year is it? Weird. Okay, so that's the objective. I don't have a map. Can I run? Kinda. What is this?
Now what do we got here?
Oh, a light. Clue, flashlight. And a key. Alright, we got a key. Oh. Games with this feature. You know things are in the shadows. So far we have... Oof. The idea of it. Oh, that's a nice little touch. Hello? Fucking rat. Cat? Am I already down a bullet? Got a feeling I'm gonna find more ammo though. Oh, hello. We I'm waiting for something to skitter across. Fucking bird. That's a cool tree. It's a nice greenhouse. I'll say that much. Okay, can't go there. I feel like this is a
Need the
way.
key.
Housekeeper key. What the fuck? fuck is that noise? It is whispering. What else can we find? Alright. 8. This place is blocked by plants. The only thing my detective body won't let me do. Fuck with plants. Should just keep that key. Hey. Hey.
Don't mind if I do.
Some drink. Look at everywhere. You never know. Bible. Family
Every
Bible.
day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you
1930.
were still tending the earth, or if you had turned your back against us.
No.
I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I'm going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo.
Oh.
I have long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gree-gree. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around, that the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
Sacred sap, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, a quarter. That makes $2.75, madame.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
Ah, you must have misheard me, madame. I said no such thing.
Please, I know I don't look like any of you, but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the few things you have left, madame. Please, leave my store.
What the fuck?
Goat without horns.
What the fuck? Okay. So we're already into the practice of voodoo. What the fuck? Oh, I'm getting to the bottom of this shit. Kitchen. Well, magic always has a place in the kitchen. Nope, not paying no mind to that. Another drink. Someone's in the house with me. pig. A lot of health so far. Grab potion. Left. Great Depression.
What was that?
Forbidden knowledge. Ooh. Some sets can't even be clear without playing. Oh. Interesting. So you have to come back and play if you. This is fresh. We're just gonna have to wait. That's a dungeon. Damn. Do I want to keep going down this way? Because I'm starting to... 20 fucking bullets. Oh, please tell me this is locked. Oh, good.
I need the key.
This game's already giving me chills. Unfinished wall. Fucking fans. What is this? Sabotage.
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
That doesn't look safe.
I feel like I can do it. I'll figure it out. They wouldn't throw a monster at us right away, would they? Nothing too serious, at least. Maybe the man.
I need the key. I need the key.
The doors are locked. Huh. Just a random brandy glass. Floor plans. I have a map now. Library. Observatory. Where am I even going? Attic. Am I not on the ground floor? Where the fuck? Alright. Please. Medical box. Alright.
Sunday, June 22nd. I
Hey.
spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm
That's
scared
when my birthday
he could do
is.
something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
Weird. Oh, it's a sewing kit. Okay. The Paleza key goes to the Paleza door. What the fuck? Plaza, not Plaza. There we go. Let's see. No.
The Great Depression. President Hoover raises tariffs on over 20,000 imported goods in an act to protect American labor. Following the collapse of the Wall Street stock market on October 24 last year, American industry has suffered greatly. Thousands of companies have gone bankrupt and left a large part of the American workforce unemployed. In an attempt to turn the tide, the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act has been signed by President Herbert Hoover. By regulating commerce with foreign countries, the government hopes to encourage the industries of the United States to compete with cheap foreign imports. Superstition on rise. New Orleans voodoo stores and spiritual mediums see increased profit during troubled times. While the market has faced hard times ever since Black Thursday of last year, voodoo doctors and snake charmers see significant rise in number of customers. With the coming eve of St. John on the 23rd, the police expect increased cult activity around Bayou St. John, the southern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. Voodoo rituals in that area on the eve of St. John have a long tradition reaching back to the first snake worshippers brought as slaves from West Africa. During the 19th century, its practice was popularized by the legendary Marie Laveau, and has since been embraced by many of the Creoles and the surviving aristocracy of the French Quarter. Author seeks asylum. Rumors regarding author Cassandra Beauregard making Derceto her home verified. Derceto Hospital is an old plantation building on the eastern shores of Lake Pontchartrain. While often considered an asylum for the insane, residing Dr. Elmore Lee Gray prefers to think of it as a convalescent home, a place where you can go to rest. The patient list is kept secret, but thought to include many of the black sheep of wealthy families, because at Derceto, treatment does not come for free. Local author Cassandra Beauregard has now been confirmed by her own admission. She's been lauded as a powerful Creole voice and written many successful books. Lately it was reported from Hollywood that she has finished a moving picture manuscript titled Slaughter Gulch. The film is set to hit the theaters next year.
I need the key. I need the key.
Thanks.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Whoa, pardon me, excuse me. My name is Edward Carnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's urgent, and no one was answering the door.
We can't hear you knocking anymore. None of us can.
Who is your uncle, darling?
Jeremy. Am I right? She has that Heartwood glue, doesn't she?
That's right. I'm Emily Hartwood. I just came to make sure my uncle is all right.
Well, he is unavailable right now. You will have to come back another day.
Unavailable? How? Is he sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man again, Miss Hartwood?
My name's Edward Carnby, private investigator.
Splendid.
Enough! All of you, get back to your rooms. McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look, we're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing. There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up. The whole staff is looking for him.
What? He ran off?
I don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
All right, in that case, we'll just wait in his room. You don't mind, do you? It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In the corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Excellent. Thank you, madam. All right, here we are.
Let's look around. See if we can dig up any clues.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Teruel. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Perosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Senora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep. How did you first come to understand such things, Senora? How did you know that the battered boil in the basement would lead me to Lafayette Cemetery? Or how the old upstairs clock, with its astronomical motifs, would take me to that hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbor? Those are my memories, my past. Is there perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Teruel? Oh, I want that more than anything. Please, let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under his Bodhi tree. Despite having sold me that talisman, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess, revealed none of her secrets to me. That's why I had to travel to Tonka. Instead, she cruelly told Baptiste, my caretaker, that he would be betrayed and killed in the most awful way, that the one he loved would pierce his thigh with a sharp spear, and that he would be devoured by his own mother. What a terrible thing to say. The people of Deseto are becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I tried talking to Dr. Gray, but he confuses my worries. He's caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversation? The orderlies, the housekeeper, and the patients are all deranged. They will call upon evil to enter this world. All will be lost. Everything. Unless I can find the clerk, Mr. Waite. He seems to be a clear-thinking man. maybe Beauregard. The dock man offered me a prison, and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and entered the dock pact. Everyone is safe, except for me.
I found a book full of peculiar notes. Have you heard of something called Tarawea?
No. What's that?
I might be reading too much into this, but I think it's the place he wants to go to.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a clue.
Hey, you know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't. Oh, help me out here, will you?
I would kill the guy, throw some of this stuff out. I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
Oh, wow. That's striking. I want to save this one. All right, come on. I want to go see Dr. Gray. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming. Miss Hartwood. Emily? What the hell is going on? Where am I?
Detective Comby couldn't believe his eyes. The French Quarter scene before him was dark and sinister. The only sign of life he could see from Jeremy's balcony was the light coming from a lone corner store. Jeremy had gone.
Yeah.
Alright, this is actually really good internet. Where the fuck am I going? Well, I already know how to sprint, but I don't like sprinting. I might miss something. Johnny the Conqueror. Rusty pipe.
Okay.
Lame. Makes sense. What the fuck's going on here?
Oh, he's streaming.
Never fucking again.
Don't let them get inside, combat. They're not the good kind.
That was so nasty.
I will
There's no word for that.
bust his head in.
There are no owners here.
Robbie.
Both strangers in Jeremy's story.
I don't even look at my own shit.
He's...
Why do I look at somebody else's nasty ass?
Robbie! He's streaming.
We didn't think much of it.
Oh, hey, right on.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby.
Nice
I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh, yeah? How much you paying you?
$150.
Oof.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight.
Oh.
No, not if I can help it.
You know,
You got
I think
keys.
Jeremy's hiding where we can't find him. He has this juju necklace guides him.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess.
You know surprising things, compadre. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
You're just giving me shit. What the fuck? Alright, voodoo. Alright. Got 3 keys on it. I don't think I'm gonna get any upgrades though. I need a Tommy gun.
You want to come along?
Nah, I'm gonna stay here for a while.
Figured I'd ask.
My weapon broke.
How you know you're going the right way? The monsters get uglier. Items like what?
He threatened to take him to the pound, and Jason and I talked about it. They would have killed him because he doesn't do well with them, like new humans. So he kept it. These curtains I got are blackout curtains.
Hmm.
Because we've got this fucking horrendous light out here. During the day, it's not so bad. Oh, but that's not that bright right now. But that is night. That's why it's like
Can I close that? I feel like closing that would be nice. Locking it again would be nicer. Ooh.
he's on getting those fucking curtains up.
Oh.
I need that chair.
Huh? Patty, what does a residential advisor do?
Advises residents. I mean, come on, it says it right in the title.
I am going to die. A lot. I do love the whole vibe of it, though. Nothing too predictable. Just enough to keep you interested. Fucking takes 5 bullets to kill him.
This place. It's Miss Jackson's seance plot. Let's see if she's got any information on Jeremy's talisman. It's the talisman, like the one in the painting.
Well, hello. An old talisman shaped over centuries. The engravings of numbers looks to be less than 100 years old, but the base could be from antiquity. Polished black sunstone in the middle had a glass finish and occasionally gives an impression of hiding a picture within it. Ooh.
He recognized this place. It was Miss Jackson's seance room. The last time he was here, he had been trying to figure out the significance of wasps' nests and horsehair wrapped up in red silk. An image of a dead woman stabbed with hat pins flashed inside his mind. Conley shuddered. This was no time to dwell on the past. He needed to find out about the talisman and get back to their setup.
I enjoyed that. I need a key.
think it's meant for the talisman.
Surprise, it's me, the devil.
Hello.
I'm gonna go do dishes. I just took a shower.
I think it means numbers, like coordinates.
Have fun with your
Maybe there's
puzzle,
something in Jeremy's notes.
buddy.
Ooh, no.
How do I know you're doing the puzzle? Watching. Hold on. I'm just opening my thing.
853. Three. How do I go inwards?
No.
Ah. 8. One, two, three. 3, 5, 8.
Dallas men with black sunstone. An ancient navigational tool found inside a cheniere along the Bayou Tonk.
Okay.
The old grave was uncovered by oil riggers and said to have unleashed a vagabond devil that massacred its finders.
3 numbers are needed to span a bridge between escapes of dream and memory, according to Stein. Not where I want to be, but it's a start. 3, 5, 8.
Three, 5, 8. There we go.
It's showing something. A place? Where is that?
I don't know where that is.
Huh.
Here. Here.
Detective, I was wondering when you were going to show up.
Hi.
Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Who are you?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective? I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business. Oh, Detective Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective? Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Junie,
need this.
Well, that's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Got our curtains
Aren't
up.
we all
Woo!
making a living? Well, welcome to Deseto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
Oh, the lighting.
Why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I
Right.
could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know.
Lame.
A
Nobody
drink,
seems to know.
Detective?
Anything brandy?
Oh, you do belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure. But he is crazy. And he's gone missing. Why?
Here. Try this.
Ooh, that's good. Got a bite?
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't open to the triple sec.
Oof. Fancy. Lemon,
What
brandy,
can you tell me about
triple sec.
Jeremy?
Sidecar.
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly
I have to remember
worried
that for
about
when I
events
go
not
out next.
presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it.
Thanks for the
Safe
martini.
returns.
Huh. Already an hour in. Clock.
Detective Carnby, how did you... Where did you go?
I have no
I
idea.
was just talking to Dr. Gray.
You disappeared.
No. Think. Have you found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive, and I can't figure out why.
No.
So she just got a normal investigation.
Explain.
I've got the paranormal activities going on.
Detective, I really need you to get yourself together. I can't do this alone.
Forget it. I'll figure it out.
Ooh, I might just do a second
come see
series
Dr.
on
Gray?
this.
No. I want to try something. With this talisman, I think I can follow Jeremy to a place he mentioned in the book. What was the name? Do you remember something Spanish? Teruea. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Detective, are you gonna be alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, of course. Go talk to Dr. Gray. We'll rendezvous later.
Go talk with the crazy man. I'm gonna disappear for a little bit. My gun is black.
While Detective Comby was grateful to be back at Deseto, he was eager to test his hypothesis. After having suffered through that sinister world, dressed as the French Quarter, Jeremy's writing could be read much more literally. What if Jeremy used his talisman to actually visit those places he mentioned in the book? Conby felt certain that this was the answer. He wouldn't find Jeremy hiding inside Deseto. He would be in one of those other worlds. And to follow in his steps, Conby would have to investigate the old clock and the boiler and find out what part they played.
Alright,
Talisman
bitch.
brought me back from the French Quarter in the blink of an eye. If Jeremy can travel so easily, then he could be hiding anywhere, even Teruel. If he can do it, so can I. I just need to figure out how the...
Saw your notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. Got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
Salesman works.
Room 6 key.
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is DeSeto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Chance is our guard.
Everybody's gonna have an alibi. We were here, we were there, I was doing this, doing that. War Shack. Patient records, and I can't
Looks like all the
open.
patients are accounted for, except for Jeremy. There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
I'll get in there. I feel like the safe's gonna oppose all of it.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
Well, in the kitchen garden.
I need the key.
Alright. Well. Can I even head to 6? Clock.
It's stained. Looks like some kind of rot. This must be the clock. It's like the plate that held the talisman in the seance room. But it's broken and missing some pieces. I need the key.
If it...
Sorry, Detective. Didn't mean to obstruct justice or anything.
It's fine.
You know, I'm kind of busy with my own case of a missing person. I was wondering if you've seen Grace, a girl about yay high?
Can't say that I have. Why are you asking?
I'm looking for her.
Is she in trouble?
No. She's just hiding somewhere. We
Drunk
can't have a rascal
motherfucker.
like that running around unchecked. A time like this, you understand?
Well, I haven't seen her.
Well, let me know if you find her. I'll be around. I'll keep an eye out for your man, Jeremy. You scratch my back, detective, and I'll scratch yours.
McCarthy reminded Detective Comby of an old barfly he used to know. He detested him. There was no getting around it. McCarthy was going to have a hard time getting on his good side.
Looks like everything's back to normal here.
Can I just barge in? Oh, I certainly can. Fighter. Fountain pen. Ooh. Shotgun cabinet.
Huh. How eccentric.
I must return.
I did it! I crossed the thresholds to my intended destination without a focusing device. My talisman now knows these roads, and I have no need for the plates. I can find my way to Lafayette as easy as I find my own room.
Lafayette.
I visited the grave of my father and seen the oven waiting for me. Thank you for opening these doors. I now must summon my courage and go back to that hateful mound outside the old rig. I hope you'll be feeling better when I return. Jeremy.
What are these symbols? Looks like alchemy or star constellations.
Hmm. Do. 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 Nothing. What is this?
Will
Oh.
I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer to the ears of the wrong people. But not for long. I will see her burn soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to put an end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Derceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake, until you find the shores of Hali.
Let me try that. Hang on, what was it? Nope, it's not in here.
These paintings got some grim-looking rot on them.
Something just happened. Okay, no clue what I did. Well, I'll figure that out another time.